This
Yeah.
cinematography in this movie was the best I've seen in the last 5 years. I was so immersed into this world that they made. Oh my God, the shots, the camera shots. Oh my God, everything was so perfect.
All right, guys. Welcome to On the Point Podcast, episode 12. Jordan, what's on the schedule for today?
We are
Speaking of 12, what the fuck is this?
John Morant, baby, number 12.
Holy
Vancouver Grizzlies. Probably the best jersey in the entire league.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Nope, you didn't.
Hey,
That's pretty sick.
let's
It is
go.
the best jersey in the entire league. It's not even close.
Yeah, that's true. Might as well talk about it now. This is probably the GOAT of all jerseys.
It is.
Vancouver Grizzlies.
Dude, it is so beautiful.
Got the Ja Morant, number 12.
It's kind of fucked up. Like they
For
took
episode
our
12,
franchise,
somehow that worked out.
yeah, they took our franchise though. But
That's true. Dude, the things I would do
To
for
get
an
an NBA, I
NBA
know.
franchise to come back to
they
Vancouver.
fucked us up here. They fucked it up. They didn't let us get it first.
The
overall
worst
pick.
things I would do for an NFL franchise.
Yeah, I mean that would just never happen. Though.
Yeah.
That's just never gonna happen. NBA is like it's slight chance, but even then it's fucking
Yeah.
But, okay, on the schedule
100%.
for today, we are actually following up on a promise we said last episode. For once, we did watch The Batman from 2022, and we are going to review it in this episode. So I'm excited for that. Then I watched a movie last night. A new movie came out on Christmas Day, Nosferatu. So I'm going to review that.
What?
It's a pretty big. It's a good movie. Dude. It's pretty big.
What?
Like it's
What's it called?
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
It's a great.
I have not heard of that, folks.
It's pretty big.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Robert Eggers directed it. And then we're going to talk about Canucks, because of course we are. And then we're going to conclude with the On the Point segment, like always. Okay.
The number of... No, I'm just kidding.
Do that later, if we want. Okay. Should we just do it? Let's just get it. Let's just start it. I'm nervous, because I'm like worried what you're going to say. Anyway.
No, I don't.
The Batman review. 3, 2, 1. 9.5.
I was gonna say 8. I like it though.
Oh.
You went up. I think 8 is great. 8 out of 10 for a movie.
No, 8 out of 10 is an 80%.
Yeah. Like
I just don't see how
you could only get 2 points because there was some stuff like I would fix for sure.
What?
But
we'll say it. We're going to talk about the movie, so
I loved it. I was way better than I thought it would be. Clearly, I did not pay attention.
No, me neither.
And I know for a fact I went to the theaters when it came out and I fell asleep halfway through.
I wish I watched it.
Clearly, it was probably before halfway, not going to lie. I was just...
Yeah, it was a long movie for sure.
And then I watched it once at home, fell asleep again. But this time, I had to watch it. I was for the pod. I paid attention. I was like, damn.
Dude.
This is like... It was kind of a Batman for like the comic book. It was the most comic book-like Batman.
It was
way more than Dark Knight. Which is awesome.
Oh my God, it's not even close.
Dark
Knight's barely a Batman movie.
Yeah, well, that's why it's called The Dark Knight.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's not really. It's more about.
I liked it in that way. It was very fucking. Oh, this is fucking Batman. This is what Batman should be.
Smart ass detective.
Yeah,
solving a fucking crime.
Yeah,
like
one critic was like he was never really the hero. Like first it was Catwoman. And then it was kind of Detective Gordon. And then the Riddler ended up turning himself in. Some random turned him in. But at the end, it made sense. He's 2 years in.
Yeah.
So
that's
now
the
he's
point.
going to become the real hero. Batman 2. Oh, man, that's going to be amazing.
I understand.
Please come.
Trust me. I understand why people were so sad. Because I kept seeing on TikTok, people like movie reviewers, so sad. And I get why now that it's delayed again. We're not getting this movie for another 2 years. Or
what?
It came
out 2 years ago.
They delayed it to 2027.
Okay, well that's just
so disgusting. Okay,
you should be fired.
Now I want to say,
dude, he's gonna be. How old will Robert Pattinson be? He's gonna have a gray hair by then. Fuck, man.
I thought they filmed it already, but I guess they didn't. So to be honest, I honestly thought they did. But look. There's some things I want to talk about when we're doing this. But for me, why I give it a 9.5, I dude, I just never felt this way, so immersed into a Batman movie like that. Dude, the dark vibe of this movie was so perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it was so perfect.
It was good.
And by the way, this is the first Batman movie where he was actually Batman pretty much 95% of the time.
Yeah.
You saw Bruce Wayne when you needed to see Bruce Wayne. That funeral scene when Bruce Wayne, that was pretty much the first time you actually saw Bruce Wayne. Funeral scene was unreal, dude.
Obviously, the best scene was the Penguin car chase.
Oh my god,
dude,
it was
that might have
so
been up there
good.
with one of the best action scenes I've ever seen in my
Dude,
life.
it was amazing.
Dude, what the fuck?
Like,
that was honestly one of the best movie scenes I've ever seen.
It's just
that was
so
the way
perfect.
they did that, dude. It was like camera angles,
dude. The camera shot with the mirror
in the rear.
Oh my god, it was so good. It's unreal.
What
Like,
the hell?
I was just amazed, dude. Like, genuinely amazed.
When Batman was like backwards, Penguin was staring at him, walking to him, like, oh, it's just like exactly like a bat would be.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Fucking dope.
The thing is that I at first when I was watching, like, I was kind of confused. I was like, wow, you really don't see Bruce Wayne in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, and I get why. Like, he's Batman because he doesn't want to be Bruce Wayne. He's hiding from his trauma. That's why he was in Batman. That's why he was doing it. Yeah. And at the end, he even realized, he was like, okay, I need to start using Batman as a symbol of hope.
Yeah.
For this city.
He realized fucking traumatized.
Yeah, he realized he needs to start being a hero of the city.
Oh yeah, 100% he did. That's why my only critic kind of like fixed itself at the end. I was like, okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, to me it was just I don't even know why it's not a 10 out of 10. I think the only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is because
I was a little bored in the middle. That's why
I never
10.
I never felt bored.
Beginning 10 out of 10. End 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Middle, little boring, which is why I fell asleep the first 2 times.
Yeah.
But this time
I get why. And to be honestly, I'm probably why it's the 10 out of 10. I really wasn't getting the connection that I felt like you were supposed to get with Catwoman and Batman. I was not really feeling any action.
I was a little bored.
I wasn't really feeling like an actual connection there at all.
Neither.
Like, it kind of just happened out of nowhere. Like, it was just
they didn't introduce anything. They all of a sudden liked each other.
Yeah, they just liked each other.
It was so weird.
Look, yeah, that's why it was like maybe
a little
forced.
That was the one forced thing.
Yeah, and then at the end they left each other.
She ended up saving his life too.
Maybe if there was just a little more backstory.
Early for that. There was no emotion once she saved his life. I was like, I'd rather Batman be the hero.
yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. It wasn't like it wasn't a bad part about the movie.
Yeah, I know.
But it was just like kind of unnecessary.
It was.
Maybe I'm fine that she's in the movie, but if they maybe built
I would love a fucking real Catwoman.
If she was great in it too. I'm just saying, like, if they actually,
she wasn't even Catwoman though. She was just they built it.
Yeah, but she was Catwoman.
Well, yeah,
they made it.
We knew she was, but
like, if they built the relationship a bit more, then maybe it wouldn't be as bad. But man, maybe do it for the next movie. Like, if they maybe met each other and knew each other, maybe that's what they're doing, because they did leave each other at the end. So
that's annoying. I was like, oh, awesome! I saw it 2 years late. Hopefully, it's gonna come out very soon.
I know. And now you still have to wait another 2 years.
That's ridiculous.
I have theories about that, and so do a lot of people. So we'll talk about that too. But, and another thing, oh my god, the song, I keep singing it, and I got it stuck in your head. It happened twice in this movie. At 2 amazing scenes when he's on the motorbike. Something I don't know why it works in the way. It fits the movie so perfectly. I don't understand why, but that song fits the movie perfectly. Like, I had chills down my spine for some reason. It was so perfect. Just the cinematography, it was like a drone in the air, I'm assuming. I don't know. But it was just perfect. The whole city of Gotham is so good in this movie. Like, it just looks like an actual. Gotham is good.
Yeah, it was the
best. This Gotham is great.
Oh,
like,
perfect, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised it's an 8, dude. I thought this movie was almost close to perfect.
Yeah, it's very close to perfect. The only criticism is the middle. It made me fall asleep twice.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair.
But this time
I was
actually did fall asleep, but I finished it the next morning, and I was into it the whole time. Luckily. But the second I get tired, like feel
it's
a
hard
little
to
tired,
recover, and then
2 minutes later, my eyes are closed.
Yeah, it's hard to recover.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm kind of like that too.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do to fix it. Try to stand up
You have
for a
to
bit.
I have to start watching a movie at like 6. Like I can't start it too late unless it's a movie theater. I can't fall asleep in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Never in a public space will I fall asleep. But when I'm on my couch, it's
did.
like, yeah, you did. That's
That was the
insane.
one time I did though, and I haven't been since. I was like, maybe I'm getting too old, man.
Yeah, I can't do that. But
Obviously not. But I don't know what's wrong with me.
okay, now I want to talk about the Riddler because great villain. Wow, they did great in this movie. Don't get me wrong; he does not look like a bad guy at all. But I kind of like how they did it. Like it's a very modern way of doing it.
Yeah.
He gained an online community on this secret account.
You could totally see that
like
shit happen.
100%.
Did you notice this? This is like a cool part that I noticed. The guy at the funeral. It was like Bruce Wayne walked into the funeral, and the random dad started talking to him, bitching to him, like something about his daughter. I think.
Yeah.
Cancer.
Yeah. Okay. I think you know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, fast forward to the end. They take off the mask of one of the shooters.
Yeah.
That was Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I think Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, or something like
that.
I
think
it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Probably. Anyway.
Yeah, because the mayor was getting elected or something.
Yeah, they take off the mask and he says, "Who are you?" "I'm Vengeance." That was that dad who was bitching to Bruce Wayne at the funeral. So it he was one of the guys that joined the community because he was so pissed. He wanted vengeance. It was pretty cool how they tied that together.
They just did. I was like, they just did a perfect job. I don't know. It's something about this guy. And Robert Pattinson was great as a Batman. I loved how vulnerable.
Yeah, he was way better than I thought. He was.
And I was watching with our father.
Keep that job, man.
I was watching with our father this movie, and he even noticed it too. And he doesn't usually notice this stuff. You know what he said? He said, "Wow, I really like how they're making him seem more human." That's what he told me.
Yeah,
because he's getting hit. And I told him, yeah, but the good thing is they even say he's 2 years in. He's not this experienced Batman.
Yeah.
That's why he's getting shot and he's getting hit still.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I just think they did everything perfect.
Eventually, he's just going to be...
next movie probably. He's going to be a beast.
Stealthy motherfucker.
They showed at the end he became mature and he's like, I need to be the hero.
Yeah, that was cool.
Perfect ending.
He said he was becoming a nocturnal
and it's rare
animal.
Because I hate endings of movies. I really do. There's a lot of movies that rare I like the ending. This ending was fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
And the way he saved the people at the end too.
Yeah,
amazing.
It was a perfect setup for the second movie. He's taking that next step. He's gonna be here.
Oh my god!
It's not about vengeance anymore.
No, exactly.
But that was fucking awesome.
I am vengeance.
He said it so good. You can't even.
Robert Pattinson's shout, dude. You're a great actor for Batman. I just,
dude, full circle. Started in Twilight, all the girls.
He likes these dark movies.
Now he's in Batman, all the boys.
He's a very underrated actor.
Yeah.
Wow.
He needed this role, man. He completed it.
Yeah.
He can retire.
And I'm excited to see some Bruce Wayne when he's actually Bruce Wayne. He was in his scenes of Bruce Wayne. He's good. He was clearly depressed and in shambles.
Yeah.
As Bruce Wayne, and they showed that pretty well. And I think when they show him more of Bruce Wayne in the next movie, I'm assuming.
Honestly,
it's gonna be great.
I know this is a very unpopular opinion. I would have liked to see a more intro with this Batman, because I think that's why we were confused. They just rushed into obviously he met Selena before. He knew Selena before, right? Why did they just?
Wait, what are you saying?
I wanted to see an intro story,
how he became.
Yeah, with this Batman, because he's that good. Yeah. That's what it made me want. But also, I'm so excited.
I think they just didn't want to do another.
I know.
I think they realized that's why they're not doing an origin story for Batman or Superman. I mean,
yeah, that's why I meant origin story. I was looking for the word.
Yeah, that's why they didn't do that for Superman. This new Superman coming out.
Yeah,
I know that. They know.
We do know.
Yeah,
but it's okay, just make 4 instead of 3.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
And make the first 2 not such a long break. But no, you're right.
Ridiculous.
Everyone, no one wants to see another origin story. But he was so good, it made me want one.
Yeah, they're really going away from those now. Even the new Spider-Man didn't. Don't get me wrong, I hated Homecoming, but I'm still glad they didn't do. Maybe I would have.
And it would have been an origin story as much close to the comics as they can be, that would have been sick.
Dude, he was so good. I'm sorry. I gave it an. It's just perfect. Team.
No, honestly,
it's
you're
close
probably
to
right.
perfect.
It was such a good movie.
Honestly, but and also the only other thing again I didn't like is maybe it's unpopular, but I also don't even know if they're gonna follow up. But I don't like that Joker is coming back.
Okay, I was pretty pumped hearing that voice.
I was pumped, but like I'm scared they're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I know.
Like you can't replicate Heath Ledger's Joker, so why are we doing it?
Still, I was so hyped. I was like, that has to be the Joker.
It is the Joker, but it's just like, what are they
what
gonna
the riddle
do?
was, but it was fucking
okay.
She was a pretty good Catwoman too.
Yeah, she was.
It was just the story.
Just
for
the
her.
story
It wasn't her
that
fault.
interesting. Yeah, it wasn't her fault at all.
Like no emotion.
Like if she's in the next movie, I'm completely fine.
But like
with it.
she was a good actress. You can tell.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
she's talented for sure.
yeah.
They just have to make a better story around it. That's probably why it's not a 10. It's just that part was a little not as entertaining for me. But if that story was actually like they were connected, like I felt a connection between them, maybe it could have been a 10. But like they really just felt like it wasn't a. Like he didn't even talk to her. Yeah. Like half the time he was fucking silent. Like,
she was talking.
Yeah, I mean whatever, it's fine. But yeah, didn't really.
So you think that was the first time they met? Oh, yeah, because he followed her.
It was the first time they met.
So weird, and they just all of a sudden love each other, dude.
And they had to be. It was such like a tough thing of them separating.
Yeah,
at the end, but it was like
I guess love at first sight exists. Right?
Yes,
yeah, except they saw a bat. She saw a bat suit.
Doesn't even know who he is. I mean, she probably knows, but like, she just. I guess she doesn't. She didn't say she does.
I don't think she did. Yeah.
No, she didn't say she does, but like, I don't know.
In Gotham, she knew as a fucking kid. That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what the comic accuracy is, but.
Yeah, I don't either. Okay, well, how do you feel about Riddler then? As the villain.
He was so good, dude.
I thought he was amazing.
I loved him.
It was great.
Creepy as hell.
So creepy.
Dude, when he was like, he got his head pushed on the counter in the diner when they found him, and he was just smiling at that.
He's just a psycho.
I got like chills.
Like, dude, he was so good. Honestly, I thought when he was in the cage and he was just like, I thought he was gonna say like somehow tell everyone that it was Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
I thought he was gonna do that.
Apparently he didn't know it was Bruce Wayne.
What do you mean?
I think he just said that because
but he's saying it was Bruce.
Because Bruce was just the orphan that got all the oh no, this is what it was. He thinks that he was working with Bruce Wayne. And he's like, Bruce Wayne. Because he was pretty much thinking that they were working. I don't think he
but Batman answered saying, I'm not with you. He was saying that.
Yeah.
So he knew.
He must know.
He got the letter to Batman. Remember he sent a letter to him. He sent a letter to Bruce Wayne's house. Yeah. That's when Alfred opened and it said to Batman.
True.
So he definitely knew.
Yeah, he knew.
He definitely knew. I don't know how he knew.
Yeah.
But he knew. I kind of wish they explained how he knew, but whatever.
Fuck, I'm so pissed we're not going to see it for so long. I want it to come out like next year.
Now, is it time to explain the theory of why it got delayed again? Why people are saying?
Hey, let me hear it. I haven't heard it.
So we all know that on July 2025, Superman is coming out, and there was a lot of rumors. People were even asking him, James Gunn, is Robert Pattinson gonna be the DCU's Batman?
He fucking better be.
And people were saying maybe he got delayed so they can figure out a way to include some Superman elements or hints that they're in the same universe.
27?
A year delay for that is kind of crazy.
Dude, not even 2026. Like,
look.
Are they filming?
Hopefully. I don't think so, though.
Dude, that's bullshit.
I have questions to ask you about this. Because I'm really kind of don't know how to feel about it. Like, do you think the Batman would fit this? This Batman movie was so just...
They're going to do the same thing with Superman. It's going to be comic book.
No, I know, but this movie...
A real Superman for the first time in our lives. A real Superman, just like this Batman.
Okay, but listen. This Batman just felt so real life.
Yeah.
Like, it just felt so real to me. I feel like including supernatural aliens into this dark-ass world that they're in just really does not fit the theme of that movie at all.
It will.
I have
Because
faith
they
that
just have to make
could.
Superman not dark. Don't make it some fucking alien kid movie. Make it dark ass aliens.
I know.
If there is.
But there was already superpowers in them. You saw the guys with the lasers and shit.
And they could make it dark.
But I'm just scared because I love
Superman's planet got destroyed.
I love
Superman's
the vibe of this movie so much.
They could make the most darkest scene, a whole planet dying.
I know, but it just the whole vibe of this movie was so perfect to me. It felt so grounded, felt so real life, felt so perfect dark theme. I'm just scared that they include a Superman in it. I'm just going to get shitty flashbacks to Batman vs Superman. Like,
yeah,
I just love the fact that it feels so real life. I love the fact that it feels so real life, and I'm just worried it's gonna fuck up. Like, I want them to include it because I love Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but no, it's superhero at the end of the day. So Batman's still a superhero. Like, come on.
I agree, fine, but the dark theme that this movie had, it has to be in the second one.
It will be.
It has to be the same vibe.
Yeah,
has to be.
That's what Gotham is.
It has to stay the same.
Yeah.
It has
they know that.
You can't include that colorful ass trailer that was Superman. Cannot be anywhere near like that in the next Batman movie. Because that Superman movie can be colorful and joyful, and I'm fine with that. The Batman can't be that.
It's not gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be joyful.
It looked pretty joyful.
It's super. There's gonna be some shit going on.
Yeah, I'm fine with it being colorful though. But like,
yeah, it's gonna be colorful. The visuals are gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know.
So you think
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they don't.
I really want Robert to keep going.
No, he has to keep because this movie.
But I don't care if they keep it separate. Just don't join Batman and Superman. Then don't make a universe. Just have everyone their own movies like we used to do it. If you want to make a universe, it has to be Robert.
No, I'm fine with them doing a universe because they are doing a universe. That's what they're doing now.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm fine with including Batman, but it has to just fit properly. They can't just add him in. Like it's nothing. They have to make it work.
They will.
I have faith in James Gunn, but and did you see today?
That's the one who created Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be an amazing.
Yeah,
movie.
I have faith. I have faith in that. Superman's gonna be great. I have confidence in that,
dude. Yeah, this Superman is gonna blow them out of the water.
This
every
Batman
single
blew
one of them.
Fucking every Marvel movie out of the water. This Batman movie, I would almost take over every single Marvel movie. With all due respect, because
it's not fucking for kids. Pardon my swearing. It's a real movie.
Yeah, it is just a real movie, bro.
Like there's some Marvel movies that are pretty damn good.
Yeah, obviously. I'm not. Yeah,
but
every single Captain America is. I think it's the best trilogy.
Captain America is amazing.
Yeah, every single Captain America movie is a fucking 9 out of 10 or more.
One. Why are they making Captain America without Captain America? I don't know.
Well, he's a new Captain America. I have faith. It looked good in the trailer.
He's literally Falcon.
Yeah, but I mean, it was in the comics. That's how he got it.
I guess.
I mean, I have faith. I don't know. It looked good in the trailer. Looked very Winter Soldiery. And fucking what's his name?
I would rather just.
I like Harrison Ford.
I don't know.
So and Red Hulk looks fucking badass. So I honestly have kind of faith in it, but we'll see. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. But hopefully,
I'm definitely Team DC now. Though I'm done with Marvel, man. I've been done with Marvel.
I'm gonna watch.
I used to be the biggest Marvel fan.
I'm definitely gonna watch Doomsday. I mean, I'm gonna watch Doomsday day one.
100%. Everyone will.
Yeah, I need to see Doctor.
I don't have highest hopes, but
I don't really either. Especially now they're bringing back Chris Evans in that movie too. They announced. They said Chris Evans is casted in that movie. I don't know what's going on in Marvel.
Fantastic Four.
He died.
He's gonna come back as Flame. What's his name?
Literally died in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, he came back already.
And
I'm
he
an
died.
idiot. That's why I thought of it.
Yeah,
he literally died right away. Yeah, that's
so
funny.
I don't know what they're doing. Is he gonna be Captain America in another universe? Like, just shut up. I hope they don't fuck. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just too much for my head. I think that's all I wanted to say about Batman because I do have another one about this Batman later, but that's my other point. So save that for there. So mine was 9.5. His was 8. I rated it a 4.5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. Gave a good review. You should download the app. It's pretty sick.
100% 4 out of 5. And yeah, I'm so excited for the future of DC now. Marvel,
it's really good. I'm excited.
I think that's okay.
Okay.
What's next, Jordan?
I watched a movie last night. It's gonna be not as long as this because we did that. We did a long Batman review.
I have no idea what movie this guy's talking about. But
it's called Nosferatu. It features some great actors in this movie. Willem Dafoe. unreal actor, man. That guy just never misses in a movie. He's cooked in every role he's ever had, I think.
He's amazing.
He's such a good actor.
If you guys don't know, that is the Green Goblin.
Yes, he just unreal role in this movie. He is such a good. He was clearly the best acting choice of this movie.
Yeah.
Unreal. He came in like halfway through the movie and he was still clearly the best actor in this whole movie. The rest are still great. I'm not like Lily Rose Depp, I think her name is the main girl. She was fantastic too. And the main guy, I don't know his real name, but they were all great. But he's obviously the best. So the movie's called Nosferatu. It is a curse of a vampire. And it came about when the main girl, Ellen, she had a very rough childhood. It was based in 1836, I think.
Holy shit.
So, and oh my God, bro, the cinematography in Batman, I was saying Batman. The cinematography in Batman was genuinely one of the best I've ever seen. This cinematography in this movie was the best I've seen in the last 5 years. I was so immersed into this world that they made. Oh my God, the shots, the camera shots. Oh my God, everything was so perfect. It was so perfect. This director clearly knows how to make a damn good, work a damn good camera, and it makes good shots.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the vibe of the 1800s. Like everyone, it was just such a cool set. It was perfect. Oh my God. Okay, I just wanted to say that because it was so good. So the main girl, Ellen, unknowingly wakes Count Orlok, his name is, and summons him after needing someone to comfort her. So he kind of just came about, pretty much. And then ever since then, he kind of haunted her in her dreams and shit. And she was always with him. This fucking Count Orlok. Some vampire. And then she ended up finding a guy, like a real guy. So then he kind of slowly went away, this vampire. And then I think he just somehow came back when he was going somewhere. So then he came back. Anyway, I can't explain the story because I don't really want to explain the story because it's so complicated and it's very long. I'll just say my rating because I did love the movie, but I did give it an 8 out of 10. Honestly, if this story, like you didn't understand the story until the last 20 minutes of the movie. And
I love those movies.
You like those?
Well, like when you're just waiting for them to fucking answer.
That's why.
And the worst movies is when they never do.
Yeah. No, they tell you eventually. But see, that's the thing. I gave it an 8 out of 10 because there was some problems that I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
It was some parts was just really it was corny. It was cringe. So in the beginning, some parts were so cringe because it was just the 1800 accents. Oh my God, I couldn't get over it. Then I got used to it. But so that didn't affect me. But then the story, look, I went with my friend and he gave it a 5 because of the story.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know what the fuck was going on until the last 20 minutes. So, but because he said he likes to know what's going on. I'm with you. Like I kind of just am along for the ride. Like when I'm watching, if they tell me what happens, it's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna enjoy what I'm watching, and that was me. But there was some parts of it that they just went really, really slow, like really slow, and that's kind of what took it down for me. But some people, man, I'm watching TikToks, and this movie is their favorite movie of 2024.
What?
Like it is genuinely breathtaking. This film,
watch it.
You probably
and it wasn't in the theaters.
No, it was in the theaters.
Why wouldn't I like it?
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't I like it?
It's just. You might, but it's just like it's very weird of a movie.
Yeah.
And I forget.
It's a thriller.
It's a thriller, more
not horror.
It's hard to say it's a thriller because it's pretty slow, but it's like, but like the last 20 minutes, damn right, that's a thriller. Holy shit, it's intense.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's a slow burner, but it's a great slow burner in my opinion. There's some jump scares, but also the vampire doesn't look like a vampire, but I get why because they kind of had to make it a monster, but they said it was a vampire. But also there was some scenes that it's just so uncomfortable. I really don't like these. I hate sex scenes in movies when they're so awkward. And the holy shit, the last scene, wow, it was hard to watch. But I get why because it had to happen for the movie to end. It had to happen because that's kind of how the curse worked. But holy shit, it was weird to watch. I don't even want to tell you, but I kind of want to tell you what happened.
I probably won't watch it.
I'll tell you what happened. Spoiler alert for the ending of the movie, literally. So they figured out how to kill this curse because this vampire ended up going to their town. So people were dying left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Like this guy's wife died. He killed their children.
Shit.
Like it was killing everyone. People were going insane. This guy bit a bird's head off. Like it was going insane. Like this fucking curse was going around the whole city. And then that Willem Dafoe's character, he was a smart ass professor. Reading through all the books, he figured out a way to kill the vampire. And the girl knew how to kill him. She just had to get her husband away because the husband wasn't going to let her die. So they figured out a plan to get the husband away from her. So then she lured the vampire because to her house because the vampire wanted her. Because that's why he came about. Because she needed someone to comfort her. That's how he became this vampire. Remember I told you she wished for comfort in the beginning?
Right, yeah.
So then he became to her. Because that was his goal. Like he needed to be her and be one with her to share their flesh. So they literally, this monster fucking vampire, literally they just fucked each other at the end. And then he bit her. And then he bit her, like literally bit her. So that all her blood was gone. Because that was a vampire. And then that's the way of doing that was distracting him. So then the sun was rising. And the sun got him. And the sun killed him. But then that was the only way for them to do it. Because she died.
And she got fucked.
By the vampire. It was such a fucked ending, bro.
What the fuck?
That's how it ended. And then the vampire
What a sick fuck comes up with that.
It's a
only way to kill this
Nosferatu.
motherfucker is to get fucked.
I don't know if they had to, but it was like that. She had to lure him.
So she just wanted to die by.
Well, no, that's the only way to kill him. It was the only way to kill him.
Oh, that's so messed
They
up.
had to lure him into the sun. I'm guessing it was a window in the certain sun. So that was, and the picture in the book was the vampire laying on top of her. That was the picture in the book, and it was the sun shining on it. Dude, and that was the ending.
Brain.
That was the ending. The curse was lifted on the town, but she died. It was such a unique movie. I mean, it's not unique.
Sounds pretty unique. Some vampire rape.
It was unique. It was unique.
It's pretty unique to me.
It was pretty terrifying too. Like when they were getting cursed by the vampires, their faces they had to make, dude. Like,
jeez,
dude, it was good, but there was just some parts wrong with it. That's why I gave it an 8. But okay, that's my conclusion. I didn't want to do long. It was about 10 minutes. It's probably perfectly fine. So that was just my review. It's a good film if you like this dark. If you like dark themes and like just dark.
Yeah, it's not like Vampire Diaries type.
No, not like that. But if you like dark gothic type shit,
oh yeah,
this film was great for that. And the cinematography was a 12 out of 10. Holy shit, the whole vibe, cool. The city, the different I love when they do 8 different languages that aren't even real languages, but they put
what it's in the theaters right now?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, go watch it, folks.
Great movie. 8 out of 10. Rated a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd for me. Some Canucks stuff.
It depresses me to talk about them right now, man.
It is a little depressing. Hughes is out. There was a report today that Hughes is going to be out for around 3 weeks. And this January is a tough schedule for the Canucks. We're playing a lot of top teams, and he's going to miss most of that. Pettersson, they said, is more day-to-day, so he'll probably be back after this little road trip that we have, 2 games. But, I mean, it's just so much shit going on. Like, and then Patrick Alvin had an interview today. That's going around everywhere because he called out Pettersson. He called out Miller and Besser. Like, he called out Pettersson a lot more, though. Like, he was saying, like...
Well, he deserves it.
He was just saying, like, he needs to realize that this pressure was going to come on him. And just because he signed his big contract doesn't mean the pressure goes away. Like, that's kind of what he said.
Yeah.
And he also...
It adds more.
100%. He also said anything's possible that they trade him. They're not trading him, guys. Like, I'm going to save it, but they just said that. I feel like they say this shit just to light a fire under their ass. But, like... I don't know. He also was very negative about the team.
I'm at the point where give them the season. If we don't make the playoffs, blow it up. Blow it up. Do what you have to do. But you better not trade one of my core players during this season because I'll be fucking pissed. I'll be heartbroken.
I'm at a point where I kind of agree with you, but I kind of disagree.
Give them the season.
But who are you counting as the core? Besser, Miller?
It takes one fucking... You don't think they can get hot? Playing like trash.
I'm just risking. I don't want to risk it if we're not in a playoff spot by the trade deadline. I'm not risking letting Besser go for free.
Yeah, I don't want Besser to leave. I named my dog after Brock Besser, man.
Carlos, if he's not signed by trade deadline and we're not in a playoff spot,
5.
Do you think our management's not going to trade him? If we're not in a playoff spot and he's not signed by the trade deadline, you think we're going to keep him? This management does not do that. They are going to get prospects.
You just fucking sign him. He scored 40 goals last year.
He did that once. You can't sign him as a 40-goal scorer. You got to do it every year.
You sign him as an amazing player. He scored 40 goals once.
It's just risky to me. Like, we're not even doing
good. Had an amazing rookie year. He's clearly good. He's just unlucky because it's the Canucks franchise, man. We had luck one year. Look what happened.
You can't say.
We just need a little bit of luck.
Yeah, but you can't say if we miss the playoffs and blow it up. Because if we miss the playoffs and blow it up, how are we going to trade him if we just signed him? It's not going to work
What do
like
you
that.
mean?
How are we going to blow it up?
People trade for.
Yeah, not when they're just signed to an 8-year deal.
Keep Besser. Keep Hughes. Besser
Besser-
scored 40 goals.
No, I'm keeping. Well, we'll talk about it. But Besser's not that guy to me.
I'd rather trade Pedersen.
Than Brock Besser.
Pedersen literally
Are you
has the
genuinely
biggest,
being serious
well,
right
he
now?
has the biggest contract right now. And look what he's done. If we sign Besser, it'll be way cheaper. Obviously, if it's a contract like PD, no. If it's a small contract,
Dude, you're comparing.
if PD plays like this, dude, after this season
Sure.
I'm talking
Okay.
about, I would, because I could see Besser leaving, scoring 40 goals. I could see PD leaving
I
and
get
being
it.
the same PD.
But look at Pedersen's overall career.
Yeah, I know. That's
You're
why I don't want to
comparing
trade him.
A number 1 elite 2-way center
Yeah,
who got 100 points.
He was.
He's still elite defensively this year. He is still at like literally the top echelon of defense this year. He's got no offense.
That would never happen. Obviously, PD's gonna stay. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. He's so bad right now since the All-Star break last year.
And of course, he had his best game, 2 goals, and then he gets hurt.
Yeah,
such bullshit.
I don't want to trade anyone. I want to keep our core, man. I'll be so heartbroken if PD leaves, if Miller leaves, if fucking Besser leaves, if Hughes is never leaving.
Yeah, Hughes is never gonna leave unless he wants to.
I even want we can't trade Demko either. Just give them all this year.
Yeah, I don't even know what you get for Demko.
If we miss the playoffs, everyone's available except Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, I agree with him for the most part with you. But I'm also not in the camp of trading any prospects right now. I'm keeping our top 2 at least. Yeah. Tom Molander is playing.
Lecker-Mackey, we're not trading.
No, I'm not trading Lecker-Mackey. I'm not trading Tom Molander.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Our right side of our defense is awful, and Tom Molander, by the way, he's probably better than like 3 of our defenders right now.
Yeah, I know.
Like, look how he's playing in the World Juniors. He just got 2 goals and 1 assist last game.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him being on our team.
He'd be great in our top 6 right now, wouldn't he? He'd be playing ahead 100% of Noah Juleson and whoever the bottom pair guy is.
I mean,
it's not even close.
It's annoying.
He's playing good. I like.
Tyler Myers is really making us regret that contract.
Holy shit! The fact we gave him a no move clause in this 3 years.
And do you remember how long we waited for his contract to end?
Yeah.
And then he had a 1 good year, of course, when his contract ends.
Like, it's not horrible money, but it's just like.
Yeah, I know.
But the fact is when you have to think about it. When he's playing third pair, he's a damn good third pair.
Great third pair.
He's a great third pair. But like right now, he's playing 24 minutes a game.
Yeah.
Like, he cannot be. He's an 18-minute guy a night. That's what he should be at this age.
Yeah, on a contending team is what he would be.
He would be a great. People would
somehow our defense
if he
is
went
like
to
a bottom tier team.
Yeah, if he went to like a whatever team to become a third pair, their fan base would love him.
Yeah,
because if he would be in third pair minutes, he'd be fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Going up against third line,
100%. He'd be great. He'd be probably one of the better third pair defensemen in the league. Yeah. But it's just that's why they were so good last year. We had a great 6 defensemen, great, and they stayed healthy the whole time. That's probably why. But like.
Gosh, man,
it's just so different this year.
Why'd we let Ian Cole go?
I know.
Except I wanted him gone so bad after the playoff run, but
it's just even Zadorov, dude. If you really think about it, like I know he's not playing great.
He's not.
But like we spent $2 million.
A playoff player, though.
We spent $2 million on Desharnais and 1.5 on Derek Forbert. That's $3.5 million. I'm sorry, I would have rather just got a $3.5 million defenseman than have those 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
I would have just spent that money on one good guy than having those 2 fucking plugs on the back end. Because Desharnais might be the worst defenseman I've ever seen.
You're right. I think our coaching and management thought they could just
throw big guys.
They like to have projects and fix people players that were given up on, and then they blow up.
Yeah, but these big guys, they need to move the puck. They don't move
last
the puck.
year, did anyone expect Joshua to do what he did?
No, yeah.
We had a few players like that.
Yeah,
so I think that's what they were trying to go for.
It's working in our forwards, but our defense is just not even. We failed on defense this year. Management and coaching failed.
Yeah.
This offseason was awful for defense. Just complete failure all around the board. Everyone failed.
Mm-hmm.
The Myers extension doesn't look great right now.
It was a very bad offseason
for defense. Forwards, I'm liking our forward group still.
Yeah, the Bruscos are awesome.
Yeah, Sherwood,
fucking
great.
Love them.
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, it's just defense.
Defense, they completely messed up. Kevin Lankinen,
they went clutch
great
with
goalie.
Yeah,
Dude, it's just they really fucked up on defense.
So bad.
Our whole identity last year was defense, and that's
So
where they
bad.
fucked up this year.
Yeah.
Was the defense.
We got to
It's
do.
just-
I think we have to make a move if we want to make the playoffs. But it can't be a
I'm
core.
just scared. Yeah.
It can't be a core player. You need to
And
add Bowen Byram without giving up a fucking
And I'm
core
not giving
player.
up a first round pick this year.
Well, good luck
'Cause
getting
I'm
him.
scared. Do it next year's pick.
Yeah.
Do next year's pick.
But give him everything else in a first, then I don't care.
I'd give up our best prospect below those two guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens, but we just wanted to mention that. And yeah.
Shall we move on to On the Point?
Yes, but I have one TikTok for you. One TikTok question for you. Would you rather, if you just, I know we're going to say none, but if you had to be put in a position,
Okay.
would you rather trade Elias Pettersson or JT Miller?
I literally chirped people for this question
I know,
last podcast.
But this is a great TikTok.
I chirped people for this TikTok. Okay, ask it again.
If you had to, we're not the people who want to, but if you had to, would you rather trade JT Miller or Elias Pettersson?
That is such a tough question. Miller's the type of player you win a cup with. Petey is the younger superstar center with great potential.
Yeah.
He's just had a horrible year.
Yeah, horrible 2024, man.
Horrible past year, yeah.
Horrible 2024.
So it depends. You want the value, the young superstar, or you want the player you can win with right now? He's not playing that good right now, but I know JT Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, once he makes the playoffs, I trust Miller more than Petey. I could say that. But I don't know, man. Fuck.
I think I'm betting on.
Yeah, you got to go with the value.
Yeah.
You can't trade Petey over Miller.
I think I'm betting on the fact that, look,
he's younger.
He'll bounce back eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these guys don't just fall off.
Yeah, they never do. He would be the first one.
Yeah. It just doesn't just happen.
But it can. He can be the first one.
The thing, Carlos, also, I really think they're hiding injuries.
Has anyone just had a year off?
Like, I think they're hiding injuries.
Actually, yeah, probably.
I think they're hiding injuries.
Yeah.
I think something's wrong with him. They even said, there was a report today.
No, it's just confidence, Jordan. No, confidence is everything.
Carlos, his skating speed can't be down over like 30% this year.
Well, I just know from when I play sports, if I'm confident, just dominating everyone. If I'm not, I suck ass.
Maybe with his shooting, and he's not shooting a lot. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But something is up with his skating, and it's got to be his knee. There's a reason something happened with his knee in January last year. He said he had tendonitis. This year, he said it's still there, but I'm trying to work around it. Yeah. What if it's just flaming up? Like, maybe this break is good for him. And I honestly give him 2 weeks off then. If he can just come back and be Pettersson, do it. Like, fuck this year then. Like, is it worth it? Like, that's why. Was it worth playing Quinn Hughes in that San Jose game? Now that he's missing 3 weeks.
Yeah, but you don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I think you could argue the other way. Like, we couldn't afford to fucking lose that game to San Jose. And we did.
No, we won.
Oh, yeah, we won.
We lost
because we played Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, but then we lost
you know what I mean. Yeah, we lost the next one without Quinn.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm not even talking about
We couldn't afford to lose either.
I'm not even talking about that game, by the way. I'm not talking about that game. I talked about it to myself enough the past couple days. Yeah. I'm not doing that again to myself. Okay, but that was it. That's all I wanted to say. So let's just do a little quick on the point, because it's only me anyway who says one. So,
yeah. I have a few, but I don't think it's time yet.
Just do it next week.
Yeah,
save it for next week. Okay, my on the point is Robert Pattinson's Batman has the potential to be the best Batman. I'm not saying movies, I'm saying Batman himself, just as the character. I think Robert Pattinson has the potential in 3 movies. I'm assuming they're going to do a trilogy, so I'm going to say off this movie, he has the potential to be the best Batman. Yeah. I was already more compelled by him in this movie than I was.
That movie was so good.
So
what I will say is it depends on how the movies are made, obviously.
Well,
but if they're as good as the first one, same pace, he has a big chance. But it has to be. It all depends on the movies, because Dark Knight movies are so good.
Where do you rank this in your Batman film? Is this third or second or fourth? I guess behind the Dark Knight series.
Yeah, I don't think I can put it above one of those.
Wow, I disagree.
Well, like I guess the last one, but
I put it above Batman Begins.
I don't.
I was way more compelled and into this movie than I was in Batman Begins.
Yeah, but you didn't watch it when it first came out, bro. That thing
I
was
watched
like,
it now.
It was history. It was so good.
Don't get me wrong; it was still a 9 out of 10, but this is still better in my opinion. I think this is the second best Batman movie, and Dark Knight is obviously never going to be beaten, but I think this is the second best Batman movie. I was so compelled by his acting.
But no, honestly, I think you're right. It could easily be, but.
And I'm also
when you told me it's coming out in 2027, it doesn't make me so like positive about that.
I have faith.
I hope so,
man. But I mean, I'm just really high on him. I'm really high.
I hope it doesn't come out in 27.
I'm really high on Robert Pattinson. This movie
I am too.
Changed my mind
fucking
a lot
amazing,
on him,
but he can't control a 3-4 year break. Who knows what's gonna happen?
I know, but still, I'm also like pretty rare. Like I'm not as high on Christian Bale as other people. Like I thought he was amazing, but I think people were like saying he's like the greatest performance. I don't think it was like that
he
insane.
Is amazing actor.
He was great, but I don't see like the revelation
American
that it was
Psycho,
so.
Have you watched that?
No, I'm talking about Batman. I'm just talking about Batman. Like I don't. I'm confused on why it's so reviled as he's so easy number one. Like he was great at it, but it wasn't like breathtaking to me.
Well, there's not really many options.
Yeah, I guess
so
the older movies, like
it's really only him. So
him and what was his name?
I know who you're talking about.
He plays the Vulture. What's his real name?
Yeah, that's him.
That's him. I forget his real name, but fuck, I forget his real name. But he was great too. But
yeah,
it's just something about Robert Pattinson in this movie. I was so like, wow, I was amazed by his performance. I don't know why, but I just was. It was something weird to me.
Yeah.
But I still putting Christian Bale above him because it's only been one movie. But like, if in 3 movies, he easily to me has the potential of being the best Batman. I think right now he's already above Ben Affleck. Like, yeah, I think he's above Ben Affleck right now. Michael Keaton.
Man, how do we not think of
I just couldn't think of the name for some reason. Yeah. Do you put him above Ben Affleck right now?
Yeah. What the fuck?
I was just wondering. Because I actually like Ben Affleck.
I didn't.
Liked him.
Compared to Christian Bale, wasn't close.
No, I liked his.
And Robert's way better than him.
Robert's not even close. Yeah, Robert's.
But that's not his fault either. It was horrible movies. I didn't like it.
I think Ben Affleck could have been fine.
Yeah. If
the movie's such bad taste.
Yeah, this movie. He's too old, obviously. Which is why it was a stupid decision to begin with.
Yeah, but
unless they wanted
Robert Pattinson also just fit the dark vibe because he's in so many dark movies.
Yeah,
he just fit the dark vibe of this whole film.
100%.
It was perfect.
He was perfect.
Yeah, I think right now he's second, but in the end of the trilogy, he could easily be first in my opinion, or even at the end of the second one. If it's as good as this one, I would put him above it.
I almost want to. I could see it being the type of movie that gets better every time you watch it too. Because this was technically my first time watching it.
I'm not gonna lie. Last night today I wanted to watch it again.
Same. Dude.
I wanted to watch it again. I was like, I kind of want to see
everything about it, like him talking, like the past 2 years I've become a nocturnal animal. Like, you
just felt. Oh my god! You just reminded me.
It's so good.
You just reminded me of why, for some reason, I didn't like. Sorry, I was not talking. Of some reason, why I didn't like Christian Bale as much. His Robert Pattinson's Batman voice was so much better. Because the thing about
when he said vengeance, like, dude, you can't say it any better,
dude.
Can't even.
The thing with Christian Bale is, I get that's how Batman is supposed to sound, but it just sounded so fake. Like, when he's so fake. Like, he was so like trying to go so deep.
He's like,
this one just felt normal.
Natural.
Yeah, it felt natural when he was talking. Like I get why he did it because he
can't
didn't
even do it justice. No, it was too
not
good.
Even close. And I get why they did it because he didn't want people to know that it was Bruce Wayne. So I get why he went so deep, but it just felt kind of like, wow, it's so fake. This one just felt so natural.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the end of this episode.
I like that take because I could see it happening.
Okay. That was the end. This is a bit of a longer one today.
That was episode 12.
Thank you guys for listening. This was a lot heavy movie episode, but we haven't done a movie episode in a long time. Like it's been mostly sports for a while.
Next week, episode 13. What are we gonna?
Who knows? But we'll figure it out.
Okay. Like, subscribe,
do everything.
Give us a follow.
Yep.
Give us a comment.
Give us a comment. Rate us 5 stars, please.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week for episode 13 of the On the Point podcast. Peace. Bye.